This is the real Tom Rose, and we've got a question here that has variables in the answer choices. Note the variables. So whenever you have this situation, there are two strategies you want to consider: plugging in numbers and algebra. I always start with plugging in numbers because there's a chance it's going to be way faster and less error prone. And this is a good example of a situation where you're going to find out that that actually works really well. So let's try it. We need to choose numbers. I'm going to choose y equals 2. I always like to start with small prime whole positive numbers. And so we need to figure out what x is. You don't get to pick x because they tell us x is 12 more than 3 times y. 3 times y is 6, plus 12 is 18. So if y is 2, x will be 18 to meet that criteria. And they're asking us, what is y? We defined y as 2, so that's going to be our target number. And we're going to take x and plug it in to each of the answer choices, and we're looking for a result of 2. So here we get 18 minus 4 is 14. That's not it. We get 18 plus 4 is 22. That's not it. We have 18 over 3, which is 6 minus 12, is something negative. That's not it. We're going to get 18 over 3, which is 6 plus 12, is 18. That's not it. And here we'll get 18 over 3, which is 6 minus 4, equals 2. And that's our magic number. And E is the answer. And that was fast. Fast and easy. If you try to do this with algebra, it's going to get a little dicey. X is 12 more than 3 times y. What is y in terms of x? So then they're saying find y. Well, let's see. If you haven't made an error at this point, you can keep moving forward. But notice this is an error-prone opportunity, putting the 12 on the wrong side or putting the 3 in the wrong place. So we skipped that. But let's just keep going. We could have subtracted 12 from each side to get x minus 12 equals 3y. Divide both sides by 3. And we'll end up with x minus 12 over 3 equals y. And that's not an answer choice, but we can try to split it up into x over 3 minus 12 over 3 equals y, which simplifies to x over 3 minus 4, which is what we found at the end of the day. So it works both ways, and it almost always will. One way, however, faster and less error prone. And you should always try that first.